Welcome to my face. I'm Jameson James, and this is Transformations. Ah! Lord Almighty, I am here with the glamour toad herself, Miss Ginger Minj.
You know, I've decided I'm gonna go by Minj St. Minj now.
Minj St. Minj. I was gonna go by Ginger St. James.
I think you should.
Okay.
Life is about evolving, isn't it?
So tell me, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm sick as a dog. We won't tongue
dogs are
kiss.
cute.
We won't tongue kiss.
Oh,
later.
then bye. I'm out. I'm out.
What have you been doing?
Oh, life is crazy but wonderful.
Where is the most exotic place you've been?
I went to Mobile, Alabama.
That is pretty exotic.
Oh, I thought you said erotic. I did a 3-week tour of Australia.
Oh, that's
beautiful.
You know, I've never been to Australia.
You've never been there?
Never been
funny.
there.
I could picture you down under.
So how long have you been doing drag?
This is my 12th year.
12 years. Good God, and you're only 14 years old.
I know. Well, parts of me are less than 3 weeks old.
Oh.
Just kidding. I can't afford that shit. I didn't win.
I'm glad that we finally got you here because I've been trying to get you here forever and ever.
I love you. I love you.
But we're gonna be doing like some sort of Eastery church lady type thing.
Well, I am a cross-dresser for Christ.
Hallelujah.
I was born and raised Southern Baptist. And I based my character off of all of those awesome, funny, bitchy, catty, do anything for you but read you into the carpet church ladies that I grew up with. So I thought it'd be fun to turn you into a fellow church lady.
I am awfully saintly too.
Well, you spend a lot of time on your knees. That does not equate saint.
Let's get started.
Let's do it.
What do we do? What's the first thing we do?
The first thing I need to do is warn you that I am not a makeup artist.
But you look gorgeous.
No, I'm an artist who uses makeup.
The world is your palette.
Or oyster.
Something
I'm
like
allergic to seafood, I don't know. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna base and powder you.
Fabulous.
I got a box of Kleenex right here.
yeah.
Got a couple more stuffed in my bra if you need them. I'm gonna use this Krylon TV paint stick in my shade because I like to look as yellow and dead as possible.
Have you ever done any like celebrity impersonations?
Yes, on season 7 of RuPaul's Drag Race, I did Adele.
Oh my God, your Adele was really funny.
Was
it?
it?
Was really good.
She is so hysterically, wonderfully funny.
She's got that British dry thing, doesn't she?
Well, they make pills for that.
Did you grow up in Orlando?
I actually grew up an hour north of Orlando in Leesburg, Florida, which most people have not heard of.
Is that at the top eastern tip of it?
It's more on the shaft, not the tip.
But I'm a Florida girl too.
Well, I love that. You look like Voldemort right now. It's a good color for you.
Is it?
It matches you better than it does me. I like it. I actually grew up as a singer, you know. I trained in opera, I did all that.
Did you really?
I did.
Can you just do a high C for me?
High C is delicious.
Wow.
I smoke way too much to hit high notes anymore.
You'd go to church though. You went to a lot of church things. Was that your safe place or?
The church?
Yeah.
A Southern Baptist church in the,
Well-
the 90s and 80s? No, that was not a safe place. It was really hard to sit there week after week and listen to the pastor, this man that I still adore to this day, but has a very closed-minded view of what the world was and what the Bible said and all this, that, and the other thing. And to sit there knowing that there was no way to deny that I am a little homosexual boy and him sit there and preach about how I was going to hell. And it got to the point where my mom just was so uncomfortable, she couldn't deal with it anymore. She stood up in the middle of service one Sunday and she said, "Pardon my French, but it's bullshit." She came and got me out of Sunday school and we stopped by Kentucky Fried Chicken and we went home. And she explained to me, without saying, "I know you're gay" or anything, that there's a whole bunch of really stupid people with really small minds who mean well, but don't know any better.
There's still a mission with drag queens that I'm going to show
Literally,
you.
a mission of drag queens.
No, it is. It is. You are a missionary to show that, what drag is and that you're bringing it to other people, especially on something like Drag Race.
Well, yeah, exactly.
And you're showing them that it's not scary, it's fun, and it's something to be celebrated.
It's not something that we need to hide from our friends and family.
Right.
It's just entertainment.
If I could have had that when I was growing up, I think it would have changed a lot of things.
Well, I always say that I owe the fact that I'm alive today to John Waters and Divine and Harvey Fierstein. My only outlet was when we were at the little gas station that had the movies on the back wall. They had pink flamingos.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't really know what it was, but looking at the pictures on the box and reading the back of it, I said, this is something that I need to see because
It's something pinged, some little door in your mind opened up.
I had to convince my grandmother that it was a children's movie. She rented it for me, and I just said, I watched it over and over and over, took it back, and I asked them if they had anything similar. They had Torch Song Trilogy.
Oh, God, if you haven't seen Torch Song Trilogy.
I've been lucky enough to play Arnold in 2 different
productions.
productions.
Yeah,
and
okay.
What really meant a lot to me was the last time I had done the show, I had sent Harvey Fierstein a message. And I just explained to him exactly how I felt, what he had done for me when I was growing up, and how cool I thought it was that I was finally coming full circle with him.
Did he respond?
He responded. This is before Drag Race. This is before really Ginger had kind of taken off anyway. He sent me just little words of wisdom concerning the role and what have you, and then tweeted me during season 7 to say that he was such a huge fan of my work and could see a lot of himself in me and all that kind of it was really, really cool. And you too, the very first book that I ever purchased with my own money, Disco Bloodbath.
Stop it.
I did. It was before the movie.
Wait, me, Harvey Fierstein, and John Waters?
Yeah, all of my idols
that is so cool. That
came
is
to me, you know?
good company to be in.
Yeah, oh, completely. And then when you told me you were a fan, God.
I remember, because I remember you were walking in, right? Wasn't it that? And I stopped you. I remember.
When are we gonna do this? It's like, you want me to touch you? Somebody actually sent me a message about midway through the season and said, "You fucking fat bitch. All you need to do is sit in the corner, twiddle your thumbs, and be nice to people until you get eliminated." When people decide they don't like me, the first thing that they go for is the fact that I'm a fat bitch. Stevie Wonder could see that I'm overweight. I enjoy to eat. I don't mind. I like being full-figured. I like being plus size. I like powdering you, too.
That's okay.
You're like my own little donut hole.
What sounds like you are sort of constantly reliving that moment in church, where where you're
Complete. I never thought about that.
Your mom stood up
exactly
and
what
said,
my mother said. You ain't gotta like me, but please respect me because I respect everybody.
We haven't talked about what you're doing to my face this whole time. What are you doing to my face?
I'm just contouring.
Oh my God! Look at me.
Yes. Oh.
I have been whited out. Look, I'm like a mouth hole.
Voldemort realness.
Let me get a drink of water real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you learn to love again. It's in us. That thing you were talking about, you paint it up and then you take it back down again. That's what we're doing here.
I'm hoping. More is more. That's my motto. You look good, kid. You look good, gal.
Now, do you have any tips for surviving the hot weather in drag?
Yeah, I hairspray my face.
So you do your whole face and then you just spray it with some.
Get the hell out of it.
What other tips?
I drink a lot. It makes me forget how hot it is.
Now, do you have a one-woman show that you do?
I have Crossdresser for Christ, ! The musical, ! It's a story of my life told through song and monologue. It just turned into my life. All these things that I never even talked about in therapy over the years just came pouring out. I've done probably 150 performances at this point. We've sold out at 3 months at the Laurie Beachman Theater in New York. We went to seven cities, and it all sold out and amazing. The people were incredible, and by the end of it, people are sobbing. I'm sobbing. I had a complete breakdown in Chicago and laid on the floor of the stage for 5 minutes, just sobbing, until someone from the audience came up and just hugged me and helped me get back up, and we just stood there and I sang that song and belted it out like I never belted it out before. Now I can put on my resume, I've blown James St. James. I'm gonna try to do some eyebrows. I should have brought a stencil or something. We're having fun, Art. You'll either look gorgeous or like the McDonald's arches. And a lot of people ask me if I regret going on Drag Race or whatever, or do I regret not winning? No, because I completely won. That show gave me a relationship with my father and my brothers that I hadn't had for half my life.
I didn't know that.
I talk about all this in my one-woman show. It's a little sneak peek. My dad actually left us at my grandmother's funeral 2 days after Christmas for his high school girlfriend. I wasn't sad that he was leaving me. I was sad.
But it was just leaving your mom, your poor
my
mom.
mom went from June Cleaver, like perfect housewife and mother, to just this destroyed mess. And to see what that did to her, it destroyed me. So I had a lot of resentment towards him. He eventually left the woman that I would call the rat-faced bitch whore. I hated her so much. Left her for my mom's best friend. But they're all friends now because so much time has passed.
Right. So what is this cool liquid you're putting on my face?
This is just a little glitter glue with some iridescent glitter on top of it.
Okay.
I love glitter. Glitter's good for people who don't know what they're doing.
Throw a little glitter on it.
Exactly. And I live my life that way. And now I'm using liquid lipstick from Anastasia of Beverly Hills. I love the liquid lipstick because it'll stay. You know, I used to use Sharpie and then just clear gloss over it because it would stay all night.
Well, I've used Sharpie for eyeliner and for eyebrows before.
Oh, and a lot of people went crazy and like tweeting me and Facebooking me. Oh my God, I can't believe you're using that. That's so terrible. It's non-toxic. It just smells really bad or really good, depending on the day. Now I'm just gonna use a little weaving bond. You're not allergic to latex, are you?
No.
You just tell your dates that.
Aww.
Because I gave you a nice big eye space. Thought we'd like to fill it a little bit.
Oh my God, Landon, oh my God. Donald J. Trump.
I'm in the building and I got my balls waxed, so my voice is a little higher than usual.
Yeah. Tell us where you're standing on LGBT rights, and are we lumped in with Muslims and Mexican rapists?
Support them all. I say, keep the gays, because they make me look beautiful. I mean, look at this face.
You do, yeah.
You are a pretty man, we have to say.
This is what I use for my base.
You and Coco Montrese.
Oh, both of us, you're right. You look familiar. Are you on one of those gay shows?
Yes, let's make a deal.
Deals. I'm really good at those.
Are you?
Yeah. All right.
Well, thank you, Mr. President.
See you guys later.
What is Hillary doing with her hair these days?
You never know who's gonna drop by the Transformation Studio. So we're almost ready right now.
We're almost ready.
I'm gonna go change into my outfit, and then we're gonna go do the transformation.
Yeah, I'm gonna change into an outfit too.
Oh my God,
I
yay!
think it'll be fun. Yay. Come on, Jesus.
Jesus Christ is Lord. Not today, Satan, not today. Welcome to Bingo Night at the WOW Tabernacle Dungeon.
That's right, and Sports Lodge.
Say the first number.
That's all. Okay, our first number tonight's game is going to be B4. Check your lipstick before you come for me.
And our next number is B8.
As every lesbian knows, it's better to be licked than B8. Remember, we're playing for four corners. Free space does not apply. Nothing is free in this life.
And don't forget to subscribe to WOWPresents.